Good Monday morning.
Yes, it is.
It's Monday. Have you done your Wordle?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I didn't do very well.
You didn't?
Well, I got it in 5.
Yeah, me too. I did too. I didn't do great today either. But that's not, hey, getting it is the goal. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Happy Monday. Those cookies are so pretty. Hiya, Bev. How's everybody doing? How's your homework going? Hello, Tessie. How are you? How's everybody doing? It's a lovely, springy, stressful day today.
No stress. No stress.
You'd think after CookieCon there'd be a lot less to think about, but it's just not happening. Hello, Linda. Good morning. You were still traveling. Yeah. You're doing amazing. It's so cool. Right out of the blocks, you're like, I'm in. And other people are going like, yeah, that sounds like a good, crazy idea. Hey, Lisa. Hello, Barbie.
Yeah,
Hello,
people
friend.
want to jump in with you, so that's really cool. And can you describe the Bev Hansen homework challenge?
The Bev Hansen Crazy Town homework
Yes.
challenge. Anxious about getting, yeah. It's been interesting. Have you guys been having trouble with that? So the Bev Hansen challenge. Hello,
Hi,
Pam.
Pam. Oh, sorry.
What? Oh my gosh, it is you. She is talking to you.
No.
She is doing the current month homework, but then every week she's going back a month and doing the past homeworks, right? Is it every week? It's the every week part that I'm like, yeah, I still have stuff packed up. I hate that feeling, of having your stuff all in the suitcases still, but I have not quite unpacked all my bags. We did go through all the swag. I have all my cookies, my cookies in the freezer. You're doing 1 homework per week, going backwards. It's almost set over. That's cool. You've done 4. That's wild. That is so cool. Hello, Julie. How are you? Oh man. So yeah, if you want to join in on her crazy little trek, she's doing it. She's all in. Yeah, right? I wasn't sure. That's a lot. 2 this week. That is so cool. I love that you're doing it.
Hi.
Hello, Jackie. How are you? It's so funny. I was making some icing tidbits last night. You filed away all yours last night. And so I opened my icing thing and Bailey said, is that the maple praline? And I'm like, yeah, she knew immediately. She knows that's it. She's like, oh, it's so good. Like, I know. If you haven't tried the powdered flavoring for More Than Cake, you've got to try it.
It fills the whole house. It's great.
Yeah, I feel like I had it for a while before actually trying it because you're so used to what you're used to and you're like in your zone. You're like, I know this works. I know how much I need and all that. But when I finally tried the powdered, I was like, it's so easy. And man, it is so good. So good. Good morning, Marilyn. Is everyone recovered from CookieCon? I am not, but I am, but I'm not, I feel like I have a lot of, isn't it? You love it too? Man, I love it. I tried the butter pecan. Yeah, perfect palette. They're so good. Hey, Sandra. It's so fun now seeing the names going like, I got to see you. Just feels like a long time ago now, CookieCon, but yeah, I don't even know what I was saying now. I was saying a lot of things all at once, wasn't I? You only opened your suitcases last night. I know, I'm like going off on little tangents everywhere. Takes me a month to recover. Yeah. I put the taster cookies in the freezer because last time I didn't even have enough time to get to them. So this time I got really smart and I divided them into the drop cookies and the decorated cookies. And I'm just having a cookie every night. Let me try it. Yes, yeah. So I flavored mine berry with my very berry ones were with the powdered flavoring, and I just put in one of those little spoonfuls. Yeah. Good morning, Cheryl. So we've had people use the oils, the powders, and the emulsions, and they all work just great.
Mhm.
Use caramel in your cookies. Ooh, I haven't tried the caramel. That's fun. Yeah, butter pecan is my new. I really love that one because I ran out of my praline one, maple praline, and the butter pecan one. I was like, oh, that's just as good. So another one on my favorite list. I don't know. I don't think you really need to. Like once it's set, I've had crystals
They're
from
candies.
a month ago, um, and they're still fine. They're still jelly on the inside and crispy on the outside. I think it's a lot like royal icing, where it's basically just sugar, and so it lasts for a good long while once it's dried. You did too. How much did you use? Did you find use green apple? Was it so good? That sounds so good. Um, I think lemon would be really good. And I know you can put even citric acid if you want it to be like sour, which would be fun. I haven't tried that. Um, but I did try one I'd want you to stay away from because it's gross was peppermint. I used peppermint emulsion and it was just like gross. I don't know. It was not as it sounded like it would be a pleasant thing, but it wasn't. You have to update your time zones. Oh,
I don't have to update anything. It's already updated.
it's
So I
updated
had,
automatically.
yeah, so I sent a note a couple minutes ago or a few
Mm.
minutes ago that said, "Hey, we're live in 2 minutes." I did that to the group. So, yeah, that's that's
So
what it
what is it
is.
that so what is it that you're seeing in your notifications? Was it showing
Oh, I think she's talking about PST to PDT, and yeah, Pacific Daylight Time. It
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I see,
Pacific
just the
Standard
little
Time. It's
the
Pacific.
abbreviation.
You know what I mean. I'm not gonna get that technical with it. It's Pacific,
But you
it's
should,
Eastern, it
because
is what it is.
not everybody moves to daylight savings,
Yeah, but we did. I think
and we
everybody
might
knows
not.
that
This
we're
this might
Pacific
okay, this might be our
Pacific
last year
Standard.
doing it,
What's that?
switching. You've heard that this might be our last time doing it,
That's
doing
been
daylight
rumored
savings?
for 30, 40 years.
I don't know. You use half of your grandmother's baby spoon. That's cool. That's like your little flavoring spoon.
Yeah,
It says that.
I
Yeah, so you
got you.
gotta switch it to D.
Don't care to get that specific with PDT and P or
You
ED.
should.
Eh,
You should.
y'all know what I'm gonna talk about. Y'all know what
Okay.
time it is.
Okay, mister. Okay. Easy.
Yeah.
They adjusted for you. Orange creamsicle. Ooh, that would be really good. I love that. Is that with more than cake? Or what flavoring is that? I think only Arizona. You think so?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I
so
think that there
too.
are just a couple of little pockets uh, that don't observe daylight saving
I
time.
know it's so weird. I always thought it was on whole hours, but some regions
Mhm.
are on a half hour
Right.
difference. So
Yeah.
weird. Um, that is so weird. Mr. Ron, did you
Yes,
get the
I did.
spice address?
We talked about spices and proper, care for spices so that they last longer and where to get really good spices, so
Uh-huh.
it's pretty awesome. It was really awesome.
Hawaii doesn't change either. Interesting. Crazy Arizonians and Hawaiians don't change your no, I don't I hate the change. I mean, I'm fine with the spring one. I don't like the other one. I like that I get an extra hour, but I hate how dark it is at night? Makes your
Yeah.
husband crazy to change the clocks. Yeah, I like it being light in the evening too. I don't like it when it's just pitch black at like 5. That's the worst one. Good morning, Terry. How are you? You can't even remember a whole hour. No kidding. Yeah. And I think there's even another one that's like 45 minutes, like something really weird. I was
Uh,
looking into it because I was like, what? It's so curious. It's such a weird thing. Odd.
that's
Yeah. I forget where that's at. I almost feel like it's some one of those weird islands off of some other country, kind of like hanging out there. They're like, we've decided we're 45 minutes different than the mainland. Crime and heart attacks increase in the days following time change. Interesting. People are all cranky. That is interesting. Huh, huh. You liked it. Yeah, I don't think I'd miss it. Not to press our luck, but you guys are amazingly clear today. Don't say it,
right.
Joanne.
So, so
we
Joanne,
we have
just
done
so you know,
experiments.
this was what I was working on for the last 4 hours. So 4.5 hours was that I was making sure that our connections are all good, that everything is crystal clear. So yeah, we're looking pretty good.
Hmm.
I know. Yeah, I'm not good
You
on
think
clock changing either.
I know, you'd think I'd remember how to do it, but I feel like I have to learn it I'm like, "How did I do this 6 months ago? What did I do?" Yeah, I know. It's the car one that's annoying. So this Saturday, I got to do an in-person class. It was really
Yes.
fun. That was Saturday. There was a group of 20 all ladies, and, we did a kind of a St. Patrick's Day set. Everybody was so cute. What's funny about that class, do you have those pictures from the class
Yes,
or
I
no?
do.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
the funny thing about this class is this is the one that, I was planning on doing in March 2020 and, had to cancel it. So this one I planned 2 years ago. So finally was able to teach that one. It was so fun. Really, really fun class with really fun ladies. Um, some teenagers, a 6-year-old. People are always like,
Yeah.
"Do you think" so I think on the website it says it's suggested for 12 and up, but,
Mhm.
I don't know, if you feel like your youngster could do it and, have fun with it, I'm all about it. It's pretty
She did
amazing to see
great.
what yeah, it's pretty amazing to see what these littles can do. So, yeah, it was really fun. We also yes, please, wouldn't that be fun?
And
We had
the
a
next
huh?
the next class is on
Mm,
I'm finding it right now. Oh, it's 416.
A
So here you go. This is
April
an advanced class that's coming up here.
April
Oop,
16th, an advanced class. Okay, and then okay, intermediate in a row, 2 intermediate in a row?
that's right.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people in class were wondering when the next beginner was, so
Mhm.
it won't be until, like, August. Oh, that'd be so fun. Yeah, plan to make a trip out here. Come decorate with me. What are the cookies? Such a good question, Tessie, and I don't want to answer it because they're still in my brain. That's why I'm kind of stressed out. I have the roundup at the end, and just what, 2 weeks or something?
Yeah, 2 weeks you have the roundup, but you also have
Which I'm not.
filming.
Yeah. So I'm excited. There's things I'm excited about, but a little
Yeah.
bit like a lot of things. So to have the roundup to teach at the end of this month, I have filming to do for April, and I have my advanced April class. All three the same kind of theme, and so I'm trying to parse out which ones go to where still and get it all straight in my brain, which one goes where. Um, and plus my kid is graduating from college, and other exciting and fun things. But there's just like forced creativity a little bit is happening. Oh my gosh, Cindy, I'm so excited. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's coming up really fast, and I'm super excited about it. But just a lot of things to think about in a very short amount of a little window, right? Um, so That's my little I got a lot of stuff to get done.
And of course, with the advanced class, you will earn
Hmm.
your M. So,
Yeah, the
those that
varsity
do complete that in-person class will get your Magoo U M. So, yeah, awesome stuff.
yeah, it'll be good. Hey, question. The
Yes.
Roundup, do they earn an M?
Isn't it an advanced class?
Heck yeah. Hmm.
I will send some with you then.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
How far do you plan dates? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I got a little note from her and I thought, I think I need to make that happen. And I have been thinking about Halloween because I'm always thinking about Halloween. And I was thinking it would be a really fun month to do an
Mhm.
advanced Halloween class. So, okay. I have times. Yeah. You know what I need to do? I just need to do a beginner class every month because the beginners are always like, I don't feel like I'm ready to graduate, but I also want to throw in those intermediate and advanced. Let's just throw another class into the mix. Okay, no, stop. Um, December and October as advanced. I'm gonna have to look at that. That would be explain the whisk patch. The whisk patch is a new patch, new and exciting. I think I have one right here.
Oh, good,
Um,
because I don't have mine.
I know I have it somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. Um, the whisk patch is so we're used to turning in our homeworks. A lot of us are used to that. We're used to turning in our homeworks every month, and that is where you do the class along with the thing, and you know about that. The whisk patch is where you not only share it to the group, you share it publicly. So that means you have it shared to everyone and not just the group. So, and that's what it's really all about. We want to make sure that we're sharing to all our friends and family the amazingness. They love seeing it, and gets the good cookie word out more when you share it to more than just the group. So the whisk patch is when you share it publicly. So a great way to do that is to share it to either your cookie page or your personal page, and then take that post, and then there's an option to share that post to the group, and that way it's all linked. So Mr. John doesn't have to go do investigating. Like, okay, wait, your cookie name's this, your personal name is this. Sometimes it's hard to connect those dots. So for him, if you just share it and then put that post into the group, that's the best way to do that. And then when you do that for 6 months in a row, you earn your whisk patch, a brand new
Right there.
shiny whisk patch.
Yeah, you could be
Yeah,
like a true letterman and, like,
sew it
put
onto
those
your.
on your M, put them
That'd be
on
that'd be
jackets.
hard to sew through, huh? Kind of
I think so. I think it would be.
a little thick, but not impossible. I know I'm never going to graduate, and I'm that makes me happy. Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah, I'm really thinking about that. Um, John is not going to the Roundup.
No, I have to work.
He's got to hold down the fort, make sure
Yeah.
Denver's doing his homework.
So actually, one of the reasons why I'm not going is that I have, like, a family meeting where I am pitching a cruise for a reunion for next year, and in the process, I was looking into a cruise, a Magoo cruise, and we are getting some information together, but, we may have a very cool Magoo cruise coming up here for next year.
Wouldn't that be wild? That would be really
Yes,
fun.
that's gonna be incredible.
Aren't you gonna stay on for your master's, Pam? Yeah, I know that you're in the M when you're not able to travel. Great question.
Oh,
So M's are for advanced classes, but also you get the varsity M when you have a friend join Magoo U. When they sign on for a year membership, you earn your mixer patch for that. But for your first mixer patch, you also get a little tag along patch, which is the varsity M. After you earn the M for the first friend that joins you, just then continue to earn mixer patches. But that first one, the little M comes along with it.
I
So
love
that
this
is
one.
a way. I know, yeah, the mixer patch. He's the biggest one,
And then you
other
get
than the varsity M. But this one's the piping bag patch. That's for 3 months current consecutive homeworks. And then instead of getting that fourth piping bag patch for current consecutive, you get the rolling pin patch for the year of homework completed and turned in. The oven mitt patch is when you donate cookies to a great cause. That's not like I gave my Aunt Mildred cookies. It's like you donate it to a cause, something outside of yourself that's helping oven mitted hand for your community. This one's the apron patch, and this one is kind of when I see something happening,
that's to your
or
discretion.
I know, and I have a couple of those that I keep meaning to send out. So there's those. I need to catch up on my apron patch distribution. So bummed you'll have to wait for that whisk patch. Don't have time before Cookie Con do the makeup homework. Oh yeah, I know. So
Well,
some
but
people,
but that's
what?
okay. You can earn it over the next 6 months.
Yeah,
Just make your homework a public post, and then share that public post from your cookie page or from your personal page to the Magoo U student body page group, and that's it. Is there a hashtag for public sharing? Yes, there is. It's hashtag Magoo U homework and hashtag Magoo U, and then tag Arty McGoo when possible.
hashtag Maguyu
And
homework. So it's the same one as before.
I would never forget
Heck,
that back then.
heck no. You
Great.
could sew it on to your backpack, which I love that. I've seen the patches onto like a tea towel, like a kitchen towel. I think some people do that. I know, I think Marilyn, it's coming, Debbie. Uh, Marilyn is going to be sewing her patches onto a, what is that? Yeah, what is it called?
Like
I
a
can't,
sash?
words aren't coming. What's that?
Like a Girl Scouts sash or a Boy Scout sash?
No, I do have one of those though. I have a sash
Yes, you
full
do.
of those. Hers is a it's an oven, like a hot pad,
An
like
oven
a,
mitt?
not a mitt, but just
Oh,
a,
oh,
what is that
yeah,
called?
like a hot pad thing, like a
So there's a
yeah,
different name though, right? I can't think of it. Someone will help me out in a minute.
yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, you're down. That would be so fun.
Oh,
You
nice.
asked her what
I'll
is
I'll
it?
help you out. I'll help you out. Oh, and
Mm-mm.
okay. So Pam is
You're all
is
in.
all in. Looks like Sandra's jumping. Okay. This is good to know because
Very
um
fun.
it's really there is a bit of a balance that Artie and I were talking about, and that was about really there's going to be a lot of there's a balance between the cruise and what the cruise provides, and then cookieing things. So there's a threshold on rooms, and I'm looking to get the max amount of rooms, and then have it jump in. But if you get the max, then the cost of the rooms come down. So there's a
Mm,
lot to it. It's
mm.
really really cool. But I really think that we can do this.
And I already saw that one.
Oh,
We
okay.
already answered that one.
Ah, okay. Yes, she
Yeah.
asked it twice. That's why. Okay.
Oh, it does. Have you been on one, Liesel, or is it just like the idea of it? Because I was the same way.
Hmm.
I was like, ooh, I don't know, because sometimes I was worried I'd get like seasick, because I've had the mall disbarkment thing where I'm going on the ferry ride to the Statue of Liberty. I felt it for days after, where I was like, whoa, I still get my sea legs. And all three of the kids did too. And John felt nothing.
Mm-mm.
So I was really nervous about going on a cruise because I thought, "Am I gonna be like that?" You know, like, feeling it even worse. But I had none of that on a cruise. It's a bigger, a bigger boat, and it's not as, I just didn't feel it at all. You definitely feel the movement of the boat, but it was way different than the ferry or the smaller boats that I'd been on where I was like, "Oh, like I lost my balance." Doesn't that sound fun? That'd be really fun. Yeah. Displaying a cookie con counts toward Patch. No. So it's the post. So it's a posting to social medias publicly that counts towards the whisk patch. So each month you'll post publicly your homework. Yay! Working towards that. Pot holder. Thank you. I knew there would be why. My mom always called it a trivet because we usually had like hard ones, like a metal one. Trivet. So that was what was in my brain. And once you get a word in your brain, you can't get past it. You know what I mean? You can't earn three patches.
Three
I
patches,
mean,
how? Because you have a lot of patches. She's earned quite a few. Uh, oh gosh, the piping bags. As far as the M, you can only earn one M, and in Kate, I think you have two of them in error.
because it was,
So yeah,
well,
so you do have two
yeah,
of them,
at
which is
the,
great.
yeah,
As you go to a second live class, advanced class, you do earn stars.
yeah,
So
we did
you
that. It used to be just like the M patch. We didn't have the gold stars until we were like, oh, people might take more than one advanced class. At the beginning, we
yeah,
weren't. I mean, at the beginning, when you came to class, you got a T-shirt, and then it was like, "Ugh, dealing with sizing is a pain in the booty." That's when the M patch came in because it's like you don't have to size. Everyone's the same
that's right.
varsity size, which is great. And then so it was kind of like this organic thing that kind of has changed a little bit over the years. But and you just showed the star, which is new too, because most people got the gold
Mhm.
pin, and now it's moving to the gold star patch. So things do change. Some are limited edition. We didn't know
That's
until,
right.
it. Yay. Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so
Yeah.
glad people are interested
Okay.
in cruise. This is
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. You went on one. Interesting. And the one we're looking at wouldn't be too many, like where you couldn't see land.
Mhm. See, I don't know if I would like that one, but we were seeing land the whole time
And that's what I
on a
mean. We're
long
looking at
trip.
ones where you would see land,
Yeah.
for the most part. Um, yeah, it is different. It's like you're in a huge resort. You hit husk. Ooh, I wouldn't that be crazy? Have you ever done that,
Ocean.
Cindy, the Mississippi one? So this was ocean. You think you'd enjoy, I think you would too. Oh man, that'd be cool too.
Mhm,
You get seasick eating salty crackers. Yeah, get
mhm.
a room in the middle of the ship, and you see a lot of the patches, right? That people, not the Magoo U patches, but the
Yeah.
little patches. I think it's behind the ear, right? They put the little
Mhm.
patch behind the ear. Kind of Dramamine type, topical seasick patches, right? 'Cause
Yes.
you were in a research vessel for a couple of weeks, which was fine. Interesting. Peoply, right? Yeah, it's the peoply part.
I
Yes.
love
Oh my gosh, I
meeting people.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little ginger chews, gins, those are so good. Taken many cruises. It was funny how the younger people were swaying and getting sick, and the older people
Mhm.
were fine. In
I
Interesting.
think the older people plan on it though, that they're bringing medication, they're bringing the little patches and things, and I don't think a lot of the younger people are. They're just like, "Hey, let's go on a cruise, have fun." So, yeah,
Yeah. I kept on top of the Dramamine. You
it's
still
on
get your
but
at maybe mealtime. I think with Cookie Con and with all that stuff, I think, and with all the makeup work, I think all the patches are going to go out pretty soon. Um, we wanted to wait for the end of the makeup homework
al
time as well.
also,
Wh-
I came back to just an avalanche of people who did homework. I think while we
Mm,
were at CookieCon, a lot of people ended up going on and doing some of the back homework, doing makeup work, getting the new classes, the new homework together. Oh, just amazing, absolutely amazing. So, yeah, it was pretty. It's pretty impressive. I have a lot of homework to get to, and
Mhm.
I have a couple of. I do have a few homeworks to share, though.
Cool.
I was able to
Yeah,
pull a few of them because I think it's important to show what people are doing with the agar, and that kind of stuff. So,
yeah. And if you're having trouble having it set, my suggestion, especially if you're using the telephone brand, you have 3 piping bag. Yay! Yeah, that's so cool. Yay! I'm so glad so many people are, like, thinking about the cruise and liking that idea. I think it'd be so fun.
yes. Yeah,
Um,
I think we're gonna have some
ooh,
information on that soon.
yeah, I think this one will be, um, an American cruise for our first trial one. But, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much fun. I need to do this. Oh, interesting. That's interesting.
On the
Um,
cruise that we're looking at, that won't be a problem.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think any cruise, that won't be a problem, really. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
this
the
is
food
true,
is
this
so
is
much of it. But I feel like if you're having a little trouble on your first round, not getting the thing to set, I would just bring it to a boil longer. I think that would help a lot, and I mean, I
ah,
didn't need to get it, but I think that would probably tighten it up a little bit. Um,
yeah,
so bring it to a
and
boil after the powder and then after the sugar, just maybe a little longer. I did find when I did that, I think mine set faster, so I think that might be a key for some of you that it's just not setting up. So let's see some homeworks.
yes, alright, so let's go to homework, and, here you go. Alright, first up
Okay.
is Danielle Bolerjack,
Oh, is that so pretty? I love that color. Got some purples and some teals and some greens. Isn't that so pretty? And then that little marbling of metallic in there. So
and then
lovely.
we have Danielle Norman,
Nice job on the chains. This is oh, how cute. Look. Oh my gosh, I love that ring. The more
and Danielle
triangular shape. I didn't even
yeah,
that's
oh,
so
I
pretty.
love that ring too. It's
Isn't that
great.
so gorgeous?
And Danielle said, "When my grandpa was alive, he loved making jewelry for all the girls in his life. This month's homework looked just like the jewelry he would make for us. Thanks for such a fun set." Oh, I love that.
Oh, I love that.
Here's Judy
So
Brown.
cute. Oh my gosh, look at how cute. I just love look at the green and like almost pink one on the upper left. Isn't that so cool? I love how different each piece looks. It's
Yes,
amazing.
just, absolutely amazing, and,
Yeah.
thanks, Delmara.
And I
So,
did some in
next
red and mine didn't look great. I love how these look. It looks really pretty.
yes. Here's Kate Sullivan,
Cute. See, I like it in the round too. I didn't even
mhm,
think to do that.
and Kate said,
Yeah,
"I
really
struggled
pretty.
with the
I love it in
homework."
green.
She said, "I struggled with the homework because I can't do the detailed piping, Liz did.
Mm,
Best I could, my hand just wasn't cooperating." I think it's beautiful. Don't be
I
so
do
hard on your
too. I like how
It's
that
great.
looks.
Yeah.
That
Here's
that chain that I did was I did it so tiny. I was almost like, why did I start my first one so I mean, I like how it looked, obviously it was a very tiny fine chain, but like that first one, I'm like, oh, I can almost not do this. So that was kind of silly, but I like how that looks.
that's Megan Siebolt,
So pretty.
and she said, "I've always been fond of stones and crystals. When I was a child, I would
Mm.
collect them. I was thrilled to see this month's homework. I will say I feel like I rushed through this set and I was very messy. I definitely need
Mm.
to attempt them again soon."
I think they look great, and I love the little ragged edges, up against the clean white. I think it's such a nice little juxtaposition. So pretty.
And
Love
next up
it.
is Rebecca Shear.
Oh, yeah.
Looks
So
great.
so cool.
Yeah. And then
The
Maureen
mustard, yeah.
Lawson.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, Maureen said this was a fun project. Each cookie weighs at least 4 ounces. The gel was a little thick.
Oh,
And
uh-huh, yeah.
and, well, Yeah, I know that there are a couple of people who have had questions about using the agar and what that entails. But here's Mary Powell.
Oh, cute. Look at the little heart cutout. That's cute. I love that.
And
Yeah, really cool.
and this is where I jump in and I apologize to everybody else who did homework because I was doing technical things on this side of the curtain. Wasn't able to pull everybody's homework. So next week we're gonna have a whole bunch of homework to go through. We're gonna
I
have
know. I was gonna say,
and
wasn't Elizabeth the first one to do it? And I didn't see hers, but yeah.
Yeah, and we'll have
It's
a list
okay.
of patches to share yeah, it's gonna be next week, next Monday is gonna be ginormous. So, yeah, it's gonna be big. Let's see, now going into keeping with the mailbag theme, so we had Julianne, Malden. She said, "This month's lesson is brilliant and absolutely stunning, but I'm
Yes.
cussing that it's going to take at least a full week to cure. I wish
Mhm.
I would have watched it sooner." Anyway, question time. Where did you get the telephone agar agar?
I got it on Amazon,
Yes.
but I also found it at the Asian market that was right next to the Peppermill Resort. Let's give
Yes.
away a package of agar agar powder.
You want to give one away right now?
Let's give one away. Let's give away
Okay.
2.
Oh my
Yeah, so we
gosh.
found it. There was an Asian market, little grocery store right across from the Peppermill. So
Mhm.
we happened to have a day after CookieCon, and we decided to go look over there for some fun things for the kids. And they happen to have the brand right there, which is great. This is the brand that was really consistent for me. I did use another one. It was a lot of trial and error to get it to be strong enough. So I ended up using quite a bit, but the telephone brand I found was just awesome. So let's give away some of that.
Ooh, let me see what we can do. Okay. So, we need if you want to win, then you just need to comment with the hashtag agar, AGAR,
Ooh, easy
agar.
peasy.
Yes. Now,
Um,
while they're jumping in, I will show
and he'll
another couple.
randomly pick someone. Do I use royal icing or piping gel to test the crystals? I used royal icing, just a little royal icing. Just as long as it's white, it'll still allow that kind of color to shine through and everything and not have anything distracting behind. So just some white royal icing. Starting to work on my first homework. Figured I danced and sang so hard. Laura! Oh my gosh, that was the best. Yeah, that was, you were
So
a
great.
wild woman. And I enjoyed every single second of that. You and Tessie, man, you guys were the best backup dancers I've ever seen. Don't any cookies. Is that the class theme cookies or any cookies? Any cookies. Yep, any
Yep,
ones.
that's right.
So yeah, a local, just a community kind of service for your local community or a bigger, um, kind of, yeah, anything that's kind of outside your normal family circle that will benefit your community.
And again, if you want to enter, it's hashtag agar,
Yeah. So
AGAR.
it's
All
and
you
it's
gotta
not a
do.
speed thing.
Yep.
Anybody can enter. Just type in hashtag IR, and then he'll choose a random one amongst the entries. So
Yes.
if you want to chant, yeah. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that's a great price too. We found it ranges from about the $2 to $3 per packet, and I
Mhm.
think you can probably get about 3 batches out of it. So you went to a Korean market on Saturday. You had a huge box of some other brand, that telephone brand, sitting in a basket by the checkout. Yay! That's cool.
Nice,
That's
nice.
awesome. Yeah, it's nice when you can find it locally. And we have a market in San Luis, and we found a different brand. Um, Yay! I'm glad to hear it.
Me too.
Hey, success! I think we figured it out. That's good. But yeah, I did end up finally making one of them work, and it worked really great. It was just like a lot more that it used, and it wasn't a ton either. It was just a lot more than, you know what I mean. Like it wasn't like I was pouring in pounds, but it was definitely like more than double but it worked beautifully once I got it too. So I just don't
Oh,
willing to
that's
give your
awesome.
second package of sealed to another winner. Sandy.
That's awesome. So, oh, not that one. That's not the one I wanted. I want.
Not the right music. Oh,
Okay, here we go.
this is
So we are
this
going to
reminds me of
have
Austin
our.
Powers, doesn't it?
All right, here we go. And oh my gosh,
Okay.
where's my giveaway at? Okay.
You're like my Ed McMahon.
Yes, I am. So here we go. I'm pulling it together now. Here we go. Okay, this is it. Hashtag Agar. So I hope you
15
guys have
entries.
in for the drawing. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, look at all these names. Who's it gonna be? It's slowing down. It's slowing
Oh,
down.
hey.
Tessie, you won a packet of agar agar powder. That
That
was
was
fun. I
awesome.
love the confetti. Yeah, it was very fun.
Everything's better with confetti.
Yeah, sprinkles and confetti.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And also, let's see, for this week, we also have a return of
Oh,
cookie news. Those of you that have been
wow.
with us for a while and know the podcast that we were doing, McGoo Radio, you know that we've been doing this segment for a few years now, and it was on hiatus, and it's back. Well,
The
I have.
nooster. That's what that rooster sound like. We call them nooster, right?
That's right, news stir. So, okay, you guys, do you guys know this? This,
I can see all your little windows.
oh, I know. Isn't that great?
What do you have up? That's
I love it.
wow. This is revealing.
Oh no, 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 no. There's no review. Dude, you could look through everything on my computer. There's nothing revealing at all. Okay.
I mean, it reveals
So
something about you, right?
yeah, you might see a lot of baseball card crap all over the place. So it could be
Okay, what
very
are we
boring.
looking at here?
Okay. So this I found in Cookie News, and
Mm,
it's that Pillsbury has released their Easter
little season.
holiday cookies. Now, the thing is, does anybody actually look forward to the Pillsbury holiday? These things,
They're
these
cute.
they taste like chalk. Like
They're not bad. I don't think they're that bad. There's a little chemical, zip to them.
chemical zip.
Little chemical zing, you know.
Well, yeah, I think they taste like feet. There's nothing
It
there.
does not. You slice them and there's magically a little design inside.
No, no,
You
they're
think this
absolutely
is bad?
hideous. I can't stand those things, and yet every holiday I see them on the shelf, and it's abhorrent. It really is. That's
Okay.
an
The
abomination to the cookie community.
the votes are coming in, and so far, so blech.
Oh,
It has
I'm so
been
happy,
yeah, it's been I don't even know the last time I did one of these. I literally it's probably 20 years? I don't
and
know.
I probably bought them and brought them home for the kids.
Probably. Yeah.
You know, yeah, exactly. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
I cannot tell you how happy I am that I am not the only one in this camp, because it it is they're absolutely disgusting. They're really gross.
I'm waiting for somebody to be like, "What do these taste
I
like?"
knew that was coming
Exactly.
once I said it. Well, the words came out of my mouth, and no, I'm not a foot guy. So no. In fact,
Yeah,
feet
you're
are
not.
gross. I'm just saying feet are disgusting, and thus these cookies are disgusting. So
Yeah,
yeah.
strong words, wow.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So all right, I'm not alone. I appreciate all of you so much more right now. I love it. I absolutely love it. Everybody seems to be in my camp on this, Liz.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm in the same camp. I just did yeah, I didn't know how strong the feelings were felt.
Oh, I yeah, it's strong. That's for dang sure. All right. Um next the next little news story we've got here is a little it's a little odd. I'll say that.
Okay.
So here's the new dog cookie. This is Cloud Star's dog cookie. It's from the Wagmore brand,
Uh-huh.
Barkless sandwich cookie. Now it says human grade treats for dogs. These are brand new on the market. Just like I think that was announced, or that this article is from today. So I was looking
Human
at
grade
this.
treats for dogs.
Yes, so it's human grade treats for dogs.
Mhm,
Now, as as you know, and I know you did a lot of work on creating a dog icing that is
mhm.
dog friendly. It's not really high in sugar content.
It has no
These,
sugar.
I'm sorry, that's correct. There's no sugar in your icing. So these are human grade, which I've never heard the term human grade unless you were in grade school. But these are just dog treats that are
Yeah,
sandwich cookies. Number one, you're going to have a problem with the kids coming home from school and jumping into cookies. They're not going to read
yeah,
Wagmore Bark Less. They're going to read sandwich cookie with peanut butter. Oh my gosh, yummy peanut butter cookies. So,
yeah. But that's not a problem since it's human grade, it won't hurt them. 'Em.
okay,
I'd eat that.
that was my assumption that these are okay for for human consumption because they're human grade for whatever reason
Yeah,
that is. But it seems to me odd that, like, what is the difference then between a human grade cookie, otherwise known as a cookie,
food.
and yeah, food, and then this one, which is a dog treat, but it's human grade, so it is a regular cookie that you can eat. But I don't know. I found this one confusing to me because I think that it's going to be
Mhm.
it's
It's a great opportunity for April Fool's joke.
oh, that's true.
You
Oh,
give somebody you're like,
released 2 weeks before.
"Yeah, you want a cookie? Yeah, yeah, hey."
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I'm actually
Hmm.
curious enough, I would try it.
You would try it
I
just to
used
see what it's
I'm
like?
curious to see what it would taste like, yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and
I used to eat dog food when I was a kid. We used to play restaurant. Are you laughing
and
at me, Bailey? We used to play restaurant with dog food. Yeah, yeah.
oh my
It's like, "Is
gosh.
there" I know, is there sugar in it? I know, I'm curious. I wonder how
There
sweet it would
is.
be, probably There's sugar
I
in
can't
it?
yeah, I can't see the list again, but I did look at the back of it, and I did see sugar because that was one of the things that you were very aware of when you made your icing
Yeah,
recipe for
I
dog.
wanted it sugar-free,
Yeah.
sweetener-free.
See,
I mean, dogs don't need the sweet, it's actually you don't want them to be geared toward the sweet. We have cats that are geared towards sweet. They, that you put the dog food color close to the people food coolers. Oh, oh,
yeah.
yeah, those meat ones.
Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
totally agree on
Have a
that.
little chop of ground beef for myself, and then it's not so much. It makes them safe for humans to eat them in case they don't read the package. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You'd
It's
share
just
a treat with your dog.
you're gonna miss that, though. You're gonna miss Wagmore eat Bark Less. You're
Apparently,
gonna miss
apparently, that's okay.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's just fine. So e nice.
Playing restaurant.
That's
Did
cool.
your kids also eat dog food? We gather things from the garden, plus a little dog
Yeah.
food for the protein. You know, some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some berries from the garden, and then a couple, 8 milk bones. Just why did he do this?
Yeah, was this like a was this a joke on you? Like, okay, we're gonna have to kiss in front of all these people. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Milk
wow.
bones. See, yeah. I didn't enjoy the dog food. I won't say that. I did not like it, but it was part of the prepared
Yeah.
meal. I'm
So
drinking out of my little cookie life.
the next article that I have is actually it's a video, and I'm gonna show the video, and I'll pause it
Oh,
at times just to have to
grow
converse.
significantly as they welcome new stores and restaurants on the land that once sat desolate. The East Lake
You
Marketplace
guys can hear it
has
okay?
become the shopping hub
a little
for
quiet.
many outsiders. ABC7's Brianna Bettis was there earlier today and spoke with people who say it is now unrecognizable compared to how it used to look, including one hotspot for a
I got
cookie.
you. Okay.
Just
get to the
in
hotspot.
past year alone, about 30 stores have opened up here at East Lake Marketplace. And just across
Lake.
from East Lake
Mhm.
Marketplace, one of the largest online retailers in the nation, Amazon. The fulfillment center opened in 2021 and was set to bring about 750 jobs.
We'll
to
get
the
there. Don't
borderline.
worry.
As
It's cookie
construction
related.
continues, people tell me it's about time that they get more stores in this area.
So it used to be just sand,
Yeah.
just sand. Like that was it, like just desert. Yeah. So now it's very
East Lake deserves better.
all the way to like Zaragoza or
Whew.
George D to visit stores or even Cielo Vista Mall. Like you can just come over here.
gusto vivir aquí. Para mí,
It's a fancy shirt.
Nicer living here. I've been living here for 15 years and everything is perfect.
This is
how
El
it's been
Paso, by the way.
constructed. We need a small,
Paso.
so we don't have to go to Hawkins, and it would be perfect.
But one of the most recent added to the list of stores at the marketplace is Crumble Cookies. The cookies
Okay. Okay, crumble
Okay.
cookies. I have a pretty healthy amount of disdain for crumble cookies, and I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel the same. And Angie, I think we all thought, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm okay. We'll continue. And then I'll have my
store
commentary.
was made popular
I'm-
throughout the nation through the social media platform
Cornflake
TikTok,
marshmallow. That sounds delightful.
having over 4 million followers on the app and bringing El Pasoans into the
Okay. If you're going to do TikTok reviews and such,
Mm.
like those aren't the eyes you want on reviews. I don't think. Like
You do. You're like,
really,
this is good.
maybe she's like really intense into it, but oh man, like yeah. Okay, so
Pasoans
here we
into
go.
the shop.
pretty good.
Since I saw
Pretty good.
And I feel that is the comment
Pretty
for
good.
every one of their cookies. Really good.
Glowing review.
to try something new.
Even one family from out of state.
We're cookie fanatics. We love crumble, and we order them at least every other week. But this is the closest location to where we live. We live in Alamogordo, so we came out.
Wow.
It's been great. We've had a huge turnout. We've actually been one of the top performing crumbles in the country since we've opened. And we're continuing to expand here.
Construction of a second crumble cookie is already underway, and that will be located in Pebble Hills. For now, Brianna Bettis.
All right, I got you. So yeah, that to me is kind of gross. I'm not a crumble
No.
guy. Have you? I'm curious to see if other people have gone to crumble and what their opinion is, because I think that they're all like that other girl said. They're okay. They're all right. It's not.
Here's the thing. They're ginormous. That is, when we end up going there, we divide the cookies in quarters. And a quarter, it's a lot. They are rich and heavy, you know? So I
Mhm.
like that about you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of their flavors are pretty dang good. Oh, cookie doesn't handcrafted cookie price killer. That's interesting. How much are
Mhm.
they per cookie? Do you know? They're like $3.50.
Yeah. You know what? We did have the. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the. the
I feel
thing
like it's
here.
right around there, right? The cookie.
Yeah, I thought we had pricing at some point. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it showed kind of the menu, huh?
Okay, so a single cookie $3.94, a 4-pack for $12.63, a 6-pack for
So
$18.76.
$4, about $4 a cookie.
About $4 a cookie. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, smash cookie? I
Yeah,
not
I'm
heard of that.
sure.
They go crazy. Yeah, people
Yeah,
go nuts for them.
they
They're
really do.
very, very sweet. I like a lot of times, I'll have like less than a quarter, and it's like that. It's just a lot. Um, I think they're good. I just think, it's funny how crazy people go for them, I guess, you
Yes.
know?
Yeah, people
I think
really do
some of
go
their
nuts.
flavor combinations are really fun. It's like voodoo donut, where it's like it's a donut that they put crap on that makes it really fun and like limited flavors and stuff. They're all
Mhm.
cereal themed. How fun. So I think it's like that. It's like they're like a novelty thing, and um it's voodoo donut, which I like voodoo donut. It's fun. It's fun and it's like, but is there anything really, really unique or anything? I don't know. I don't know.
That's that is me having those crumbles too. I love this.
Hmm, pretty,
Good.
Pretty good.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
See that cornflake marshmallow one? That sounds really good. I think it's their like if I were to have a chocolate chip cookie, I don't think their chocolate chip cookie is that great. You know what I mean? Um, and I just had a chocolate chip. Bailey, where's that wrapper? Somebody had a chocolate chip cookie at CookieCon.
What's mean? Am I mean? Am
Oh,
I am I mean? No, I'm not mean. I'm I'm saying like when you have when you go to CookieCon and you try these absolutely wonderful cookies. Laura is somebody who brings around these incredible
yeah.
tasting cookies. Just magic. And then I go to Crumble. I I am right there with it's pretty good. It's okay. It's a cookie and it's big and it's rich, but it's okay.
You have one? Yeah, I think it's worth a go, definitely. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. I wouldn't yeah. I would, oh, they're really
I
big. They're huge.
agree.
Um, but I wouldn't go with their, like, a chocolate chip cookie, like, don't it's like, do their more daring things, which I think are fun. I think those are fun. You didn't enjoy the wait, go back to that. You didn't
Oh,
enjoy
I'm
the
sorry.
cereal ones. It's fun that
Yeah.
they change flavors every week. I think that's the draw. It's like it's something new. And that's why like their chocolate chip cookie or like a sugar cookie, I'm like, I would never pick those. But like their seasonal ones and they're more kind of funny, interesting ones. I think it's fun. I'm part of the nasty Panera cookies. They aren't in Seattle, really? I'm
Mhm.
surprised.
Okay.
It'll pop up soon. The changing flavors. Yeah, I think that's what pulls people in.
I I do agree because I think that everyone goes, "This is pretty good, but I wanna see what they have next week. Maybe that'll be something that rocks." And then they get the cookies next week and go, "This is pretty good, but maybe I'll try next week and see if there's something that rocks."
To me, they're
Mhm.
the same as Krabby Supermarket cookies. Like the Loft House ones, right? Some of their flavors remind me of those, which
Yeah.
people love. They love
Mhm.
those stupid Loft House, like, falling apart soft guys with, like, the buttercream on. You have over 150 cookie flavor wait, I missed that.
Oh, oh,
That's decorated cookies. So I don't like highly manufactured cookies. Yeah. Yeah. And it's not like the Pillsbury ones where it's like that chemical zing in your face, but there's a little bit of that to it because it is
yeah.
a more processed thing. Yeah, that's true. They are heaven. Yes.
They're absolutely magical. I
Yeah, they're
love
really
them.
good.
I
I
look forward to seeing
Bailey,
her every cookie con.
seriously, I said I had the cookies from CookieCon in a freezer bag. There's the
Mhm.
decorated ones and the drop ones. I had a drop chocolate chip cookie the other night. It was miraculous. It wasn't Laura's because Laura's is still in the bag. I haven't tried her chocolate chip cookie yet, but this one, oh my gosh, it was magical, and that it takes a lot
Mhm.
to like stand out with chocolate chip cookies. So I need to first I need to have Laura's too because I know it's going to be heavenly. But do you know where that do you still have the label that package? Did we throw it away? I really wanted to like. I know when we cleaned, I worry that somebody threw it away, but it was a pink label. I don't know. It was so good, and now I probably lost it forever. But yeah,
So
I gotta
so
send a love
Crumble
letter.
is in
Just
Seattle. So Dad,
is
have
it?
you gone to it? Because I think that you'll agree that they look good, and then once tried, it's okay.
That's right.
I'm
Because I remember Kelly liking crumble, right? And they're in that.
right.
There's something in that area. You learned of them just last October. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's a it's a high volume, not a lot of
Yeah.
skill. It's it's not like they're decorated, right? These are they're just unique flavors is what it is. It's a lot like I said, like the voodoo donut. It's the
And Paula,
fun.
I have no problem with people like I'm a big proponent for those that have their cookie businesses, and I want them to be priced right. I want them to succeed. This is a chain, and this chain, I think, is popular because mostly the size of the cookies and the fact that they're rich, but I don't think that they're as popular because they taste good. And I am a little bit more discerning, I guess, with when it comes to cookies because I've been around this community for a long time. So yes, I am going to be a little bit more critical of a place like Crumble that has a couple hundred locations and that they're serving the people who work there. This is not a knock on them, so don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking on the people who work there and who are trying and who are working and making those decorated cookies or those recipes that they are asked to make. It's not a knock on them. It's a knock on the fact that I feel every time that I go into one of these stores, it's a little off the mark. It's not what it could be, and it could be spectacular, but it's not. And if you really want to lose somebody who is spectacular, Laura Merkel would be the one who has absolutely brilliant drop cookies and does just a wonderful job with the flavor combinations and what they are. So that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Uh, you haven't. Oh, you haven't been. Interesting.
You should
I
you should
love
go.
Marianne.
'Cause I wanna know what your thoughts are on that. Other than
Oh,
Linwood, okay.
yeah, yeah. He's a cookie.
I
I'm a
kind of
pie snob. I'm a total pie snob.
yes. Yeah,
So,
it's a thing. It's a real thing. Uh,
yeah, chain store, they're different for sure.
yeah,
I've worked in a bakery manufacturer. I know how they're made. Yeah, and we'll eat them. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's yeah, I think that's a great thing to support local, support small businesses but yeah, if you like crumble, you like crumble. I think it's fun. I think especially their more unique flavors are a fun thing and it can inspire flavors for you, which I think is great too. I think they have some
Mhm,
great ideas. And then, you know, I would say if you're going to try them, go with their more adventurous kind of flavors. Chuck,
mhm.
not in Seattle. Uh-huh. Yeah, right. I agree. Yeah, kind of far for you, especially if you're like, maybe not. Ooh, Pie Day.
That's today.
That's today.
We
It's
should have had
today?
Chris on.
No kidding. Speaking of, let me grab something. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
I'm writing.
Chris who we saw at CookieCon has his pie book, and it's absolutely
Yeah.
that again, absolutely magical recipes.
But what's exciting
Mhm.
is this fabulous modern
Yeah.
cookies,
Not
lessons
bad.
in
Not
better baking for next generation treats. So, and isn't
Yes.
that
Oh,
beautiful? Look at that. I'm
do
so excited. I got what?
you have the pie book? The his
Of course I have the pie book. It's
Oh,
in the
okay.
kitchen
Yeah.
though. But this is the new and exciting thing from Chris and Paul. Guys, there are so many amazing cookie recipes and flavor combinations. Speaking of, doing it right, they do it right. I'm so excited about so many of these. I mean, I want to do every single one of them. I forget how many they said are in here. How many cookie recipes? Um, but there are several that I'm like, I gotta tell
See,
you this one. Okay, it's chicken and stroopwafel cookies. There are crazy ones. There are like classic ones. It's really exciting. I mean, some of the wildest flavors. You mean butter popcorn cookies? Ooh,
wow.
that's so fun.
Very
Um,
cool.
so yeah, you got to check out. He has some rollout ones. Oh my gosh. And bronze butter pecan cutouts. This bronze butter that they do in these. I'm so excited to try that. Yeah, salted caramel sugar cookies, different drop cookies. Um, how cute. Yeah. I love. And guess what? Look on the back of the book. Oh my gosh.
It
It's
says Arty
me.
McGoo.
Because I got to review it. I'm so honored. Not that this is what anything the book is about at all, but I'm really excited that I got to do that. I read this thing like a novel. It's hilarious. It's sweet. It's so cute. Um, they really kind of give a shout out to how amazing the cookie community is, and it's so great. There are stories. There are crazy, amazing recipes. Look how cute is that? And the pictures are amazing, of course. So check that out. It's the Fabulous Modern Cookies. It's a thing of beauty. Read it like a novel. It has a really happy ending.
And
It's so cool.
that is one that's a book that you can go through like the Julia Child book. You can just go
Yeah.
one at a time. Go through the whole thing. So
Thai coconut macaroon bars.
the book release, that's part of Cookie News too. Go to Amazon, get the book.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Now,
I mean, what? Vanessa, take. I'm so
now
excited.
I do have. I wouldn't leave you without a palate cleanser. Without
That is. Look how beautiful that is.
That's awesome. That's incredible. Are
Isn't
those
that beautiful? Yeah.
like
Grapefruit and pistachio stained glass slices. So when you're gonna do a slice, forget about those Pillsbury crazy slices.
See?
I'm pointing at the wrong thing. It's weird.
That's
How beautiful is that? Ah,
awesome. That's awesome.
so awesome.
So I do have a bit of a palate cleanser for you because I wouldn't leave you with my take on crumble cookies as the takeaway from Cookie News this month. Instead, I want to leave you with this. So here you go.
Into a profitable business. So far, she has sold over 500,000 cookies. Here's how she did it. Colette's baking career began when she was only 4 years old. But as she grew older, baking became more than a hobby. It was an escape from the social pressure she faced in school. Baking took away the sting of loneliness she experienced as her classmates formed cliques, gossiped, and had sleepovers. Colette was never invited to join them.
All of my friends from high school, I was trying to, I really want to see them going to the houses and do the sleepovers and parties. No friends. I got bullied, I got picked on. I always do, I always do at home is just stop baking.
But the more she baked, the better she felt. And the more people enjoyed her baking, the more confident she became.
All of my friends and family, they love cinnamon on top of a cookie.
But by adding cinnamon as a secret ingredient, she took her cookies from a family favorite to her top-selling product. In 2013, she earned a degree from Clemson University in life studies and came back to her home to build a career. But she had trouble finding work. It seemed no one would give her a chance.
Since I lived up here at Boston, I cannot find jobs. I was not a good fit. That's why I really want to start my own company.
So Colette dived into the world of cookie making. This time, instead of using baking as an escape from the pressures of high school, she began carving out a business plan.
I bring samples to this smoky and with my ears. I samples, everybody loved them.
In 2015, with the help of her mom and sister, Colette launched Coletti's. Demand increased as word got out, and the operation quickly outgrew her mom's kitchen. Colette hires workers facing similar challenges as she did. Before the pandemic, she had about 15 employees. Colette says her handmade cinnamon chocolate chip cookie is by far her best seller.
We have been so busy. It is crazy amount of these orders coming in every time now. I really cannot have to handle them all by myself. But I have to have a team. I am actually the boss of my own company, so yes.
Great.
I love being the boss, but sometimes it's not easy. It's not.
Colette is fully in charge of hiring, managing, and keeping inventory. Colette is hoping to expand her cookie business and save enough money to buy her first house.
And I'm setting up of my company all in the kitchens, and also having more people that will work for me, and also creating more jobs for people with disabilities. So that's why.
Isn't that so sweet? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I watched
What a-
this and got immediately teary-eyed.
Yeah, why'd you do that to me? What'd you do that for me?
Because that is
inspiring. It's so cool.
Yes, inspiring cookie news. And that's
Yeah.
I watched this and I absolutely fell in love with this girl. So
Yeah.
I want to try. My goal is to have her on McGoo U in this year.
Dude, that was so cool.
I would love to have her talk about her putting her cookie business together and what that's like. And
No kidding.
you talk about the struggles that we have. She has more struggles on top of that. And I just adore this girl. She's awesome.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Why'd you do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to end with her. She's such a sweetheart, and I'm so happy to be able to share that story. When I saw that, I found that one first, and then I found Crumble, and then I found the other ones, the Pillsbury. And I'm like, oh, this is real cookie news. This is the one.
See, there's another good purpose for this book here. I know. Have you ever added cinnamon to chocolate chip cookies? It is so good. No kidding, right?
Oh, that's so
So
great.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try out.
Sorry to do that to everybody today, but that's cookie news for this month. And next month I will have more. Next week we're going to have the rest of your homework. I'm going to have patches to share and another key segment that will feature. It'll be great.
Is that the goal? Yeah, no kidding. Man, no, it's so inspiring. Is that the goal, John, for the news, the end of the news, is to make people cry? Yeah, let's find her link. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I will share her link to the group. Yeah, to have everybody.
I mean, I don't know
want
if
to
she
order.
ships, but
Yeah,
that'd
if
be
she
great to
does,
find out. Yeah.
I would like to order some and then have her on and maybe do a little bit of a sampling on while she's on. I think it'd be yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's it.
Yes,
Correct.
I promise I will. I promise.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, friends. On that inspiring, amazing note, it's not bad to cry. That's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Um, on that note though, it's I gotta get to my to-do list. I know you guys have to-do lists like mad too. It's all gonna come together. I'm gonna get everything done. I'm putting it in the universe, so it has to happen. I mean, it has to happen, but oh gosh, so much to do. You too. Have a fantastic week. You guys are amazing. That's right. That's right. Um, always look forward to chatting with you. Yeah, I agree. And hopefully you guys are doing awesome. Man, I just feel like, man, I can do things. She can do that. I can do my stuff too. Right? Go out, get your stuff done, be good to people. And we'll see you next Monday and have a delicious day.